Guys, you are going to be surprised, and I'm not sure that I remember. I think it was Math that asked me to take a video from Esha Torah. Then I'm gonna do that now. First, let me show you how beautiful it is, and then we will talk about everything. Then let's start with the view here, and don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it. But first, say wow. All right, I heard the wow. Then let's start with that. That is city of David. That's where everything began. That is the palace of King David, King Solomon, and the rest. The mountain behind you is Mount of Olives. All together, that is Mount Capus, which is part of Mount of Olives. You can see the three towers, the Ascension Church. We believe that Jesus will arrive back from there. Augusta Victoria and the Hebrew University on Mount Capus. Let's build together the Jewish temple from the time of King David. From the time from King Herod. King David didn't build it. King Solomon, his son, built the first temple on top of the foundation stone, which is right there. This is the first rock ever. So many stories about it. Adam and Eve, when they reached earth, they came to here. Abraham almost sacrificed Isaac, Mount Moriah, and God told the Jews to build his palace, his temple on top of it. The tomb of Adam, the first man ever, according to some tradition, is there as well. Then in that case, so many important stories, but there is a huge connection between that and God himself. Then if that is the closest place to God, you can understand why this is the most important place. But King Herod had a problem. Mount Moriah was quite small, and he wanted to build a bigger place. Then he created a plaza. You can see part of the western wall. Right, wait, you didn't see it? Part of the western wall of that plaza. This is the corner of the southern wall and the western wall. Part of the western wall is the place that the Jews prayed, but I must tell you that the western wall continue. You cannot see it because of the Muslim quarter that was built attached to him. Then you can see the Muslim quarter from here. That is the Muslim quarter, and it shares the western wall. If you actually visited the city with me or watch my videos, please, I have more than 100 and I can't believe it that I said so many videos of the Holy Land. Then you must know, or maybe you saw one of the videos that I took about another small western wall which is there. Then in that case, he created a plaza. On top of it, he built the Jewish temple that you can see in front of you. But it's supposed to be the other way around, because the entrance was to here. The Jewish temple was between 2 to 3 times higher than the Dome of the Rock of today. Then you can imagine how big was the Jewish temple. By the way, before you will ask what is Esha Torah, it's a yeshiva. It's a biblical school, and look at that, everything is new. Everything is new because the Jewish quarter was built on top of the ancient Jewish quarter that had been destroyed by the Jordanians in 1948. That almost a lot of it, as you can see, it's totally new. Let me take you to the other side. According to the Muslim tradition, Muhammad reached Al-Aqsa. Let me show you where is Al-Aqsa. And we are talking about late tradition. We are talking about 7th century. Then this is Al-Aqsa, the far, far away mosque. He went from Al-Aqsa to the Dome of the Rock, ascended into heaven, and met God himself, who gave him the 5 prayers of a day. Another important thing that you can see here is the Jewish cemetery. From the time of King David until now, right there, and a small chapel, Dominus Flavit, which now we can see it, which was the place that, according to tradition, Jesus at his last entrance to the Holy City, Holy Week, saw the city and the temple and wept, because he said one day that city will be destroyed. It's difficult to see, but this is part of the Judean desert, and in a good day you can see the mountains of Jordan. If you look at that place, you can see mostly the Muslim quarter, and part of the Via Dolorosa is there as well, and the roof of the Austrian Hospice, which I'm usually taking a view from there. All right, now you can see that building with so many small windows. Yeah, okay. And let me see if you can see something from here. No, I wanted to say that you will be able to see the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, but you're not. It might rain soon. You can see the cloud, but nothing to roam home about. And let me see if I actually talked about everything. Matt, if it was you that asked me to do that, and here it is, it's dedicated for you. If not, it's dedicated for you and to the one who actually asked me to climb up to the roof of Eshet Torah. I did it for you. Thank you very much for being with me in that short video, but quite an important place. You know what? Let's pray. I will give you 1 or 2 minutes to pray while I'm walking here. Then feel free to pray for the peace in Israel and whatever you want. It's a personal prayer. Thank you very much.